Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my hair all sorted out, but I haven't washed it since I left because I didn't bring shampoo, and so it's not being very good with me. I'm at my campsite. Here's my tent. No pool this today though, but that's okay. However, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, right behind my tent, I have a branch of the Loire River, so that's pretty cool. No, today was pretty boring in a way. I didn't see much, so I left the campsite at 11 this morning, and then I just made my way. It was kind of weird because like I kept going towards a nuclear power plant. Like you could see the big smokestack with the water vapor coming out of it. So it just felt a little bit weird to like want to get closer to that. And then at noon, I stopped by a bakery because they had, well, it was a nice little village, and they had this special for just a special for lunch, which was a sandwich, not a beer, boisson, a drink, and a dessert for €6. So why not? And then at the beginning, the lady was just like very strict. She's like, no, it has to be one of these desserts. The desserts didn't look too good. So I just kept looking, and at the end it was the guy. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. And so he's like, okay, so take your sandwich and your drink, cool. And he's like, what dessert do you want? And he's like, choose from any of them. I was like, oh, I thought it was just that one, or those ones. He's like, no, don't worry, like choose from any of them. I think he was the boss, so like the employee was just doing what she was told. But since he was the boss, he was able to say that. So that was fun. So I got Paris-Brest, which was this pastry, but in the middle it had a filling made with praline filling. Oh, it was delicious. And so I just he said, oh right, and he's like, when you're about to leave, come back and I'll fill up your water bottle. I was like, oh, that's really kind. He's like, no, I'm serious. Come back and I'll fill it up. So like, okay, I will. He's like, okay, I'll see you later, okay? And so I was like, yeah, I'll see you later. So that was really kind. And then there was a couple of tables right outside the bakery, so I went there. And this Dutch couple came by, and we started talking, and they're like, oh yes, we do this a lot. So the husband had a regular bike and the wife had an electric bike, and they said they used to do really long trips, like Holland all the way to the Mediterranean, or all the way to Rome, and then from the Mediterranean coast to the Atlantic coast, things like that, like really big trips. But they're like, we can't do this anymore, so we just go traveling by camper van and then bike from there. And then they left because they were just there for coffee, and then another couple came, and they were French from around Paris, and they were doing the same thing, and they were really happy with the Loire River Valley. So let me check my list. What did I say? Yeah. And then it was just mostly going by the canal, so just a lot of watery sites. Not a lot of Loire today, just a lot of canals. It was still nice. And then just a lot of road, a lot of straightforward bike path. Actually, not road, bike path. And then, no, I just arrived to La Charité sur Loire, and it's a really lovely little village. There's like a priory, and it's not a cathedral, but like a church, and some old ramparts from like the 11th century that they rebuilt several times. So anyways, it's a really lovely city, and like I said, I'm in a campsite with the Loire River right behind me. So I'm really excited. That's all I have to say. Yeah. Alright, that's it for me. Bye.